Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome to my Marvel gaming channel dedicated to all things Marvel gaming, whether it's console or mobile. Today we're going to be talking about Marvel Snap, a brand new collectible card game that is globally launching tomorrow on mobile. Very excited, been playing it for the last few months. I have some tips for you to help you start off strong. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this game and interested in other Marvel games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Marvel Snap globally launches tomorrow on mobile as of the recording of this video, as well as PC Early Access on Steam. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. What is it, though? If you've not heard about Marvel Snap, this is a card game, but it's a little bit of a spin off of the traditional card game. The matches are shorter. You also put together smaller decks of 12 cards, and then you're battling for cubes. As you win or lose battles, you're winning and losing cubes, and that's what runs you through the different ranks and gets you some pretty cool rewards. But that is the gist of the game. We have one game mode right now with more coming, so very excited to see how this game continues to progress after global launch. Now, I've been playing this game for the last 3 or 4 months, and I've been having a blast with it. As simple as it is when it comes to the different components of the games, the strategies can be very difficult because not only are you playing against your opponent and the decks that they put together, but also different locations on the board that have varying effects. So what you think you put together may work with certain locations, but then you may get just a series of locations that just completely blows your strategy out of the window, and then you got to think on the fly. So some very cool and exciting things happen in this game. And after playing this game for the last few months, having a blast, I've learned a few things, and I wanted to share that with you. So these are my top 10 tips on how to start out strong. First, just enjoy the game. Have fun. Play the game however you like to play games. Free to play or pay to play. Slow and casual or fast and building up your collection as quickly as possible. Just have fun playing the game. I will say from a free to play perspective, this game is very free to play friendly, and I like how they've put that together. All right, tip number 2. Upgrade your cards. Now, how do you collect new cards, though? It's by upgrading your cards. You can see I'm at collection level 2532. As you upgrade your cards, you're gaining collection levels. As you gain collection levels, you're gaining various rewards, including new cards. In the very beginning, you're gonna build up cards very quickly, which is cool, but that's gonna gradually slow down the higher in the collection level track that you go. So let's go ahead and take a look at my cards here. As you can see up here, you can upgrade your cards. You get all cards at an uncommon level, and then you can upgrade through the various different rarities all the way up to an infinity split. Now, the two most common resources, the two most important resources are going to be your credits and your boosters, which you get through playing the game and playing your opponents. And whether you win or lose, you're always going to get boosters, which is cool. Depending on how far each match goes, you get a different number of boosters, but those boosters are critical. So the cards that you play with are cards that you will get boosters for as you play against your opponents. Now, it's random, so there is an RNG factor to this game as well. So you may take a deck of 12 in there and get 6 boosters back for one of those cards in those decks. But the more that you play that deck, the more boosters you're going to get for that whole deck. And if that's a deck that you really enjoy playing, you're going to be able to upgrade those cards and gain those collection levels. In the very beginning, you're going to have a ton of resources to upgrade cards. So you're going to go very quickly. But like I said, it's going to slow down. So credits and boosters. That's how you upgrade your cards. That's how you increase your collection level. And that's how you get the different cards. Everybody pretty much starts out the same. As you go through the different tracks, there are different pools of cards. Pools 1, 2, and 3. Everybody gets the same cards in each pool, but everybody will get them at different intervals, or one person may get one card and another person may get another card at that level. Or at the level that they got a card, may get something completely different and not get a card once you start really getting to the RNG factors of some of these caches as you go up. But everybody will get the same cards. And I think that's cool how they've put this together. But make sure you upgrade your cards. It's very important because that's how you progress in this game. Now, there's a little bit of a caveat with that, which leads us into tip number 3. Now, you will get certain missions that asks you to increase the rarity of your cards. Now, some of them ask you to increase the rarity of different cards. So let's say it says that you need to increase the rarity of 20 different cards. In order to do that, even if it's increased the rarity just overall by 20 levels, the most efficient way to do it is if you have a good number of base level cards, your common cards, because increasing them from common to uncommon is only 25 credits, whereas going from uncommon to rare is 100 credits. So you're going to save credits if you have a good number of base level cards. So definitely keep that in mind, because it seems to happen at least once every season that you're going to have that mission to complete. So some of the missions will also ask you to increase your collection level by a certain number of collection levels, like 20 collection levels. And sometimes the most efficient way to do that is just go ahead and upgrade some of your ultra legendaries to infinities, and then you can run up those 20 levels, or increase the collection level of your commons that you have to uncommons, and that's going to really, again, that's going to reduce the amount of credits that you spend. It just really kind of depends on where you are with your roster of cards and at what levels are available to you to upgrade. But having a good base of common cards is definitely helpful. All right, next, always complete your daily. So if you go into here, your missions right here, always make sure you complete your dailies. You have 6 of 6 missions. You can see I have a bunch I got to play through to go ahead and get those complete. As you complete those, you'll complete your weekly challenges up here as well, which you're going to get credits, you're going to get gold, and you're going to get 500 season pass experience. And with the different ones up here, with the different missions that you get here, you'll have credits and season pass experience that you can gain as well. So you always want to make sure that you're making progress here, completing your missions and your season missions as well, because you get a ton of season pass experience there to run you through the different season pass levels and all the different rewards that you're going to get. So make sure you do your dailies, make sure you complete all your season missions, clear this out, make sure you complete your weekly challenge. I think actually I've got 1 day left. I'm not going to complete it. I've actually run a little short on this, but this is definitely critical, especially early on, because you want to get as many credits and as many season pass points as you can to get as many rewards and resources that you can in order to increase your collection level and get new cards. All right, next is save your gold. Now, as you can see, I have 12,550 gold. If you go to the store here, there are some things to spend your gold on. I just haven't found anything in here worth spending the gold on just yet. Okay, so we have different offers here for 700 and 1,200 gold. The 700 are rares, and the 1,200 there is super rares. So those are variants and only variants. You could buy those and upgrade those just like you can any other cards. I just don't think spending gold on it right now is worth it, because I don't know what's coming down the pipe for this game. Gold was originally intended for Nexus. Nexus they took away. I don't know if a variation of that's coming back or if Nexus is just gone for good and they're thinking about something completely different. But I'm holding on to my gold because I really don't think there's anything in this game worth spending your gold on just yet. Let's see. You can go down here. You can purchase credits for gold. I just don't think it's worth it either. So I really think holding on to the gold. I have not spent any gold. The only thing I spent gold on was Nexus when it came around, but because of the feedback on that, they took Nexus away and they refunded everybody's gold. So I've been holding on to this for the whole time that I've been playing this game. So that's what I would suggest. Unless you really want to, if you're a pay-to-play player, it really doesn't matter. You're going to put money into the game. You're going to get a bunch of gold and a bunch of opportunities anyway. But as a free-to-play, I would definitely hold on to your gold. Daily credits. If you go into the store, always make sure that you're going into the store and collecting your daily credits every single day. As you can see right here, it's 50 credits. It's free credits outside of just go ahead and battling and collecting rewards. So make sure you grab that every single day. On to tip 6. Never use this fast upgrade in this store. This fast upgrade, it's just more expensive to use it here than if you were just to use your credits on your own collection of cards in there. You're going to run through so many credits. It's really not worth it. So I suggest not using this fast upgrade. The whole point of the fast upgrade, though, is to upgrade cards that you don't have boosters for. So I can go ahead and upgrade Giganto right there for 360. They're going to give me the boosters I don't have in order to get him to that next rarity. I just don't think it's worth it. So definitely don't use that. Again, if you're pay to play, then pretty much anything in this store is going to be free game. All right, tip 7, build lots of decks. As you can see, now the cool thing is, I think it's 20 different decks that we can build now. It was limited to 10 at first, but you want to just build as many decks as you can, play around with them, experiment with the different cards, with the different mechanics in the game and the different synergies between the different cards. There's a lot of cards in the game, and there is a ton of different types of variety to the decks and everything that you can build. So just have fun with them. Build a lot, experiment a lot, and just, again, have fun with the game. All right. The ranks, if we go into the ranks here, as you can see, I'm ranked 21 right now. This is where I was talking about running through the ranks as you win and lose cubes. You can see down here, you can win some boosters, some credits, some avatars. You can even get some card backs in here, a mystery variant as you work through this. It does max out at rank 100. Now, the goal ultimately, and this just depends on how much you play the game and if you want to hit this or not, but the goal ultimately is to hit rank infinite, which is rank 100 right there. You can go beyond that into the 100s and 200s and so on. At the end of the different seasons, you're going to be set back 30 points, right? So I'm going to go from infinite there, and I'm going to start down here at Vibranium and then work my way up again through these different ranks each new season. Now, you can't go below bronze, so if you don't leave bronze, you're not going to go into iron or agent or anything there. You will start at bronze every single time. So just a heads up on that one. But make sure you work through the ranks. A lot of cool rewards that pop up in there. So definitely do that. And then the final tip I have for you, this is specifically for pay-to-play players, is to purchase the season pass. If we go into here, there's a lot of different rewards that you get in the season pass. You get gold, you get credits, you get boosters, you get variants, you get a ton of stuff. Also, you get the new card, which is very, very cool. Now, as a free-to-play player, you will still get this card, but it's going to be later on because these cards typically get added into one pool or the other, typically the final pool, so a little bit later in the collection level track, you're going to gain access to it, but obviously at a much later time in the game. So if you want these cards now, pay the $10. It's definitely worth it for the card and the different rewards that you get. Now, you do have a $10 and a $15 option. I don't think the $15 option is really worth it because if you're playing this on a regular basis, then you're going to max out your rewards pretty easily. So I've never paid the $15. I've only paid the $10. Your rewards stop as far as the season pass goes, as far as all these different types of rewards here at level 50. Beyond that is just extra stuff that you get for continuing to play the game with these season caches right here. So contains cosmetics, currency, things like that. So you can still continue to collect rewards even after you max the season pass rewards, and I think that's pretty cool. That's specific to pay-to-play players. Those are my 10 tips. It's a very fun game. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Hopefully those tips help you out so that you can go ahead and start off strong, build your collection fairly quickly, and start putting some decks together and having fun. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. Very curious. What do you think so far about this game? Have you played it? Are you just now playing it? Did you just now download it because it's now globally launched? What do you think of these tips? What tips do you have? If you've been playing this game, all you beta players, if you've been playing this game, definitely drop some tips that you have in the comment section below too so that everybody can benefit from that as well. All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.